Hello, ladies and gentlemen. And can you join? I guess Chebrar at this time, because young Guadaman. Not about what direct to my topic in Berar. Ngani Shaka go to know about a tone at this time. Biran welcoming on in Nungarar. Min Berar Barar, Kadirmi Yalka 39, Dung Summit, Kadirmi Yalka Dung. East Africa and in Larke, Agora Africa Union. But it would be better no the Agora East Africa Union. Because Gorka and Agora can Charla 39 Temet Africa Union and instead of East Africa. Because Africa Mesh Corner no Yani Cheke Laska category nita now East Africa would be a East Africa. But me ye chow dominate along Kadir me yalka pranyan in the low China yawa colonai. And in Larka Ethiopia ka Addis Ababa. Ya ni me ye when an Addis Ababa mean chol corner no kana colonai. And some in Anawa Latin. Mostly me ye it confused me. Con and look at me war and you can lead an Indian war. I could see a question. Most of them right praying. It confused me, but I love United States citizen. Me Giana me walk a machalke me walk a Europe. And then go Gian Capring. Me yo Gian Capring, Nate right now, me and passport like way again. Gorka translator can nakarodiet. Ano. Translator Gorka jana can nakarodian they need translator. Yanama ye gentleman colony Ramalar jano kana colonize Kadirmi Yalka East Africa is very hard. Kagori jano banele. Me jet on Larka summit of Dirmi Yalka 30, Dirmi Yalka 39 summit, Ka Ethiopia. Tale Indian, Charanaka and Wooden Chalka Ajada, me la large a ta queenie puny tethar can a putin wale. Cotilama colonel, Machagorade. Co any door la go regenu, but what differently raided. I know. Me yo given to Connie out here, Woodman Chalka, Anthony Guterres. Minan could a lara and UN. Che question don't want your caress up Kurtagan and a low work at Sudan, South Sudan, Congo. I know. More the and South Sudan is but till my arrest I can cut it on in take on your norar. Co I will still want a guru what differently, you know. Yan ye take and completely none the order Kurdir Miyalka East Africa take a native barar and then cha question yakataken. But South Sudan till Ramayanaje do know I'm still Takau Wanako is a moon a miss, Kaun can miss. Kakan did the conin, Kakan be doing to con a larke. I know. But most of them take a camera. I know. So Moa Konu Yoka Medina in Larka Kadirmi Yalka Ethiopia. Ethiopia is already colonized. Ramalarja no kana colonized, Shaminano or Lara Abihamed. Yet can take a deadline, dear madam. Yanama ye Abihamed, Nene introduced in anywhere waller. Where you are Katung and Bur. Janima Luno, East Africa. Cake and a binker decision and no, okay, young Jana Gorija no Mwani, Banaka Larka to Ethiopia. It will take East Africa out from Tikon Larke. Komaki to Ethiopia being Hino Chalarka to Ethiopia. Yan East Africa, more the Canada Berar, Katikon in a low Kaika Kajaka Tinakan. Come yo jen and Diram Yalka Minana Larka is Africa, I dominate a friend. domination na can leader mu yuwa la mu la bi garma la mu gwi na ngoni cha dominate the prank can leader and summit of dear mi yal ke 39 na larke e prank ni ye dominate can leader ka chal ga je dung East Africa so East Africa can get out from Chikon larke again. Ko East Africa, they will form Luna East Africa. Not even la wo ba na wo dom ba la wo engine and dear Miguelke summit ke leader ba wo dom ba wo in yani jen ba wa ryun ke pring. Ko I never even tilla lagasika Miguelke pring. Now behind ba I don't think no tell Lienge pring mo wana ka reality. Minani lero de ke dear Miguelke summit ke Ethiopia. Ethiopia is a continent of East Africa. Very hard and will be a willing. Good, you know, continent la wu last commercial ke arating. Good, you know, become weak at time. Ko arating anti corning yalar ke pring. It would be kanu deke eliminate. But any other ke it could be no dere guaka con, but malar ke jake pring ke charling the rest of East Africa, and a more queer con destroy more than anything on us. Come alar ke pring ke guake East Africa, but my billing, what can I do? My bay eliminate. Do I need the translator? Kaken East Africa. Yana ma ye kon dia la kon colonize, to be honest, China dia lar kai. Na Ethiopia malara ya kana colonize ya kai sen nan lade. Konti kono wa lar ka Ethiopia antame. Malara ke pring. What can we do about it? And when bana LinkedIn kon ji East Africa. If that and somebody in America is Africa, low content, my low in a con. Co East Africa, where concern K generation, and could have been again, allow the minan and wake allow, and then ba we bakul and Nangyam Kaje. If the generation, my darling and local man like a summit, Yani is very hard and generate too much along. I know. Yani guru kon no kon ji East Africa ya kon confuse ka ya kon colonize konen kon chana begrare no kon en baraling dung Ethiopia mata ga no reba banga Ethiopia long badir yuti ga je mai ben kan kinya jenge jo ne silky mai chal ke silky ngu ma apon me work to me you work to win me I jo attack me chal ke silky upon come at Iran is dramatica is Africa and there you know ni chal ke silky lu no mana to bun to bun me ne yale silky wa de pon wa de chale silky ke to bun but drama yeng ke to bun der na jo ngu ni larke yani mu yeji East Africa jen lawo kwe tekana ko jena mi la yani jen chaya bilas ko jena take a liability East Africa we ma lawo kan dia la kwar ka dia kwe wonang ne ha bihamet kwe wonang ne ken jen wur mu chal ke mangai ko ne de me dung Uganda jen kuenang en dirami yalka East Africa jawe wono men en Congo Kareo a part of East Africa Kinshasa ke Congo karode yan mu ye East Africa yan we nan kwa dominate ke jen tame mine ni jen kurin tame chete ka sauce take east kuri dia le konen terga dor mu jalke Africa tame chiga te ka South Africa anymore ko South Africa je longa ni woni nan te tine be control but be jen east tame again the worst thing mala wo and east can South in any law most of people that are right ke praying ko is point the media most of the people right ke praying because they still calling themselves and okay ke East Africa and instead they already in chola praying Africa chalka already ke East Africa Lienge ni yeno kon kenen gider mi yalke nen gi East Africa ti kono kula right ke praying and instead about already in chola praying Africa chalka already ke gi East Africa ka right ke praying Baka kule linga di gi East Africa ti kono kule tenne ke engen the same land ka der mi yalke East Africa yan samedi nanin warora wala dorin chalka Ethiopia ma gore lar kontana ka under colony Tanaka under colony. Karamala wo gurje no be colonize eramateke benefit maku again. Mo ye just said abinana ya lar ne ko ni la wo to ne bur la ba ye colonize ke teke mala ko again kan. Tera mo bur mala wo jel kele jimatele maku again. Baba joni ye dum Ethiopia cha chuzna reide kan chuzin chuzara reide ya na mo ye woje am praying when I was tongue. La Bour is Africa, put bad praying when I was tongue. Tell a Malian Camilarca praying Machinar in Larkite. Whether question, whether anything, Malarca kept praying till I don't think a new day for buy, the detail, go out a year till a day for buy. Because East Africa cannot already recognize and again, East Africa by themselves. They can take their own language. Kuije de nora mala wongajan to mayano. Chang la be kwor kuije de you mu ke translator. But East Africa cha dien translate. Cha bena la ramanga ina tung nente bor baraya tung nente bor ya bena la wo be ka diram yal ke pren. Kana right capering. Tillera Mukuje translated no ni like capering, the rest of East Africa. It seems yet a man praying Chacolonine whole wool of East Africa, La Wobalinken. And in an inquiry corner Charlie Kaka Quarkon, the Yipen Kaidi Nikandian. Kaidi Nikandian. And I'm going to Ethiopia, East Africa, Mina, Abihamed, they idiot. Come like a capering. Abihamed, Bawaraka, Tungnating Bur. Bakuling at Hana, coming like a capering, much owling at Hana's. Mana than the good at translator. So East Africa, good a lot. East Africa, good a lot in Molar. A generation in any Minku Benigan. They will even understand and okay, generation no benekan up East Africa. East Africa cha dominate idiot calling Kunakan. Abiam and Maya Wurmichalka Yadama 7 Maya question. Kawa wan some any waka Latin Winnie, ye all are not dumb bitadi Mayalka Ethiopia. Me Abielican. You all are no benefit, Nike. Is that a benefit of Ethiopia, a benefit of East Africa? Yanama ye to call like East Africa. Most of them get trash. Most of them can get trash. Ko East Africa, ye na 2018 peace agreement ne lar ga dorin ka South Sudan mateke violation mudundi violation mudundi mananke violation mudundi mananke bien ga yeno is Africa is a useless ka der mi yalka country into kon chala den is Africa con violation and peace agreement of 2018 changar ma church amoy ka der yalka is tedike ma yeje yikir ya wacho no ka is tente ko ne ya kam gar ma chur ka der mi yalka peace agreement mana bi yeje is Africa is useless konen kir ma ya question ma ya ku question and dir mi yalke state of dir mi yalke malakan cha kam gar ma chur medan chikiri ya na no ne genela wo ye ne ko to ne ya kam state yar mi yeje is Africa is a lure gen mo mi ni gen e kartu ma la wo la lure an to de kan den kala bo duele East Africa is not running by educating people. It's running by useless people. Because they cannot even question. Chad or ya question again. Okay, what happened? What are you doing? What happened? What are you doing? And Jonglei ne ya come to her. Jonglei point in the car ya come to her. Janamo ye is Africa to call into thin. Canada, they never, the person does not even afford a no dear be to kulebe la religion. Rather than no be like a wagon, much rather going wild be cheer be kula waller. Under the name Kawajan Yabania. Nan Jonglene ya come for, and a latte would yellow my Juptino ya come for. And when a guy Moranki and a dere banantino wallet. But East Africa never even questioned that. Ja question again. Peace agreement may have time in the Amdian. Yena ka dino ye woka wurma yalke ajada. She woka wurma ma lau machalke ma jup. And then lady yen token the alcanel to Akandia. Chiri guy and what I ever nang allow ye woka ki wurma yale kiri or come wurma yale guy. Mum could take a party there. Man other than East Africa is useless. Con go again over if you are educated. Name again East Africa. Union is useless. Telepower. Maya no again la mess up. Murder will beat East Africa bed mess up. Cause they can even quote. Think to con in will go take on war wrong. Anything is going wrong, and then they quote again. Kir and Jenny our allow which one summit of East Africa is messing up things they are implemented 2018. Kachawa allowed to over work summit of East Africa. If that man need to they lock up. They lock out from anything East Africa. Kokir deserve to they lock out East Africa. East Africa must take a commitment, take a right. By the reality back implemented East Africa kir de lock kajan East Africa samarinan cannot even go anywhere because it's violating a lot of anything peace agreement of 2018 na kan jan dung fuwa na karwa dan kir de lock in cannot even move back to South Sudan. But East Africa is just playing their looting, because they just looting. They are the looter. Maya question, can jen dear Miyalke and dear Miyalke and governorship come Wurmachalke and Lamakor, then he denied it, and then te Wurmachalke my jupe ticketing. Maya question. And Kirmaya question can you I take on air Kamayu? And Malkale Dungayu. na kenjen Equatoria appointed take a governor simte akamayu. Janmu yeji East Africa, they does not even bring all this question out. Chaka Tanyakan, Chaka Readakan, Chaka Alawano Baka Kampilanakan, if they are not even questioning. And all this responsibility, East Africa is nothing. Not even the wood dear continent, the leaders, they are the ruler. Leadership is Africa, any even a leadership a ruler. It's not sincere, it's not a human being they can even trust within East Africa. They are all ruler. Because you have to question whatever you sign under your leadership. One makes Salva Kiir will be free. One makes Salva Kiir will be free. Because 2018 is a documentation that gives each individual within South Sudan a right to be a governor of his state. Because it is something that already has been distributed. You have a right to take this state, rule it, go for it. And then Salva Kiir came up and make his own criminology and then try to change each an individual of his state that already has been signed and documented on peace agreement. And East Africa never even questioned that. In their own fucking goddamn summit. And they still consisted, they calling themselves they are East Africa. East Africa have a whole useless, looter people that is calling themselves they are leader. A leader have to question. A leader have a question. Leadership have a question. Okay, what make this to be yours? To Salva Kiir, what make this to be yours? What make you to take it over? Wuni kon tanaka East Africa. Bela yaka tong nete na. Kon nuori kon tanaka East Africa. East Africa ngai ya mene Ethiopia na tana tin kon nuori. Mai bon mai ye yora ka be German palagol. It's not a self country, it's not a self dear me yalke state. Bon mai ye yora ka che jinga be German palagol. Nguma gori. But me nuorma na o me ye yora ka be jo jinga. Good explanation. Ko ko ni chera ma yana give up. Ela wona rama la yinga ma ya nuor ma ya yora ko bi ti jinga but ma bon be jo nguni nguri ne je ti ne je nguni nguri ko men pala gola nguni nguri. Be jo ante men pala. Nguni nguri e check ya nguni ne ji check. But ma yi wun nuor ye je ka nya nuor ka check nuor men kwana dan le mislead ke je. E ka jinga. Guri jeno berora kona explain yi joni jeno why mu yo di port mi yinga jo mi mo mi nyu na bom ka dere mi yal ka wi mon e wo ginte ka mi be accept mi nyu jeno kon ji dere mi yal ka ji so Sudan mi ni kon wori lam ne wi ene na nyu jeno labi wi Koni nan take me la wo ya ni take me ku pi bere long me ye bon la ju ni jimen pala gol ngu gor mo but me ye jinga ni nan gor lash ka kon ni special be jan min do to ri kal ka jinu fun tama bon me ye ngai me ken isap ka ponde che ju ni ji ante mano a jin min kwale lara no ri jinga che joni ji ante mano la joni ji min palagol nguni ngori Lienge jana ngo ko jina ramaroj jina kena koros ka dir mi yal ka rebuñ ngida ma yela letter te ka du no bedit jana ba expand you have to know anything ma la wo ne jina ka wo jina ma te ka ma de ya pa ka run a jeni la ngi ni jeno jina ba expand ka anything e wo jinga ka tung nuora and then by jo bonya ante mano jinga ante mano ma ye jam boy la nguni yi be jo nguni nguru ma yi ngat and instead ro be lo ti ni ante mano che guru bonya ne yeno la jo ni ante men palo nguni nguru yana ma ye je te ko wo la ka Ethiopia ante me ka dera mi yal ka 39 summit min barar ka je jo ni ye tan che nyura ngi che nyura dera mi yal ka na dera mi yal ka bola dien ka tong nuora but me you get most of them me la trigger long yani Ethiopia when I right think apron and here dominate and dear me yalke 39 summit in Antarctica dear me yalke Ethiopia it could be easy kan kinya jeng malaka to Ethiopia ba me jo jinga he jeme na pona wada chale ya tilki ka to bunni me jo ji ye jin ran ma ti ji mo no jina amen nguni ngori ni je kene o jinga manga ye kan to dia lo chu ja bi guru je no je bo ya ne ba wala ni ji pat sab so ne ka samedi nani ne lawo ne ana na da berara ya kir ko minung rar jane tegne ra berara ya kir ya jo jin dir yal ke politician ni of dir mi yal ke opposition bi ka release and nan jin right ni ka tong manga ji jin do whatever me nan ngi mi yiling ne ko ne te ko ya ti ke porenba yani mi ye jera ma right ke porenba be china situation nan te ka dir mi yal ke yani ka their own country ko Africa is a continent Africa a continent it's not a country Ethiopia can dir mi yal South Sudan ke Uganda but Africa is a continent maybe kon ngai ne Kenya so ana baba jono kono ti kono chara di lot ka dir mi yal ke a 39 summit ka dir mi yal ke Ethiopia gore je no one is in diffly long kon ga no one and radian el tega man kiri a question ke je coming go no on kiri a question je ka ngani ti dor ye res ke dungdar yal ga South Sudan kon ken cha ka bala wurin jal ke wur mi chal ke wurin gule mi ngai kone lau chale katero ano chaka barese ni ne complete kone ku jako ku arrive ka dier mi yal ke East Africa chaka bala lajen but within East Africa ti kone ni kwara de le chola ke Africa Union they are not even asking themselves charo dien ti ene rana we no kidrar but kedar yale so Sudan Kir will never even bring out ko Kir is trying to yani chamuike green light is Africa ko Kir makana mu green light is Africa ne ndung to andor yalga jongle de roi re gaye pui ma is Africa take green light in me kam Kir because it's Africa is a lure. They just need the money. You give them the money, and then they will ignore anything Madeka take question on it. Regaiti le raj kadir mi yal ke jongle. Chajien ke dino chajien ke ma yup more de wenyo na kanunga wurma yal le makol. But me ye regulation in any lurke East Africa, they do not even follow the law. They are not even righteous people to follow the regulation. They do not even have a question mark. Ene dung Ethiopia nan me yo ye bagona raida ware de katanatin ta ka tai lawo ye kamrar in pul any door did it take a 2 hour. Baron kana wo ko jenne dir me yalke African Union never even question would me yalke kir. Could they have to question Self Kir? Otherwise, Self Kir is in full control to let the country to be looted by East Africa. Self Kir is giving everything to East Africa to loot anything within South Sudan, and then for him not to be questioned. Because go back to Self Kir. Self Kir is asking, and yours always, the journalists that interviewing him, when they try to interview, where are you coming from? You are the one who tell me, do this and do that. Self Kir is not in control of South Sudan. There is a certain people that are in control of South Sudan. It's not Self Kir. Self Kir is under influence of different people. Because Self Kir said that came out from his own mouth. You are the one who tell me to do this. Are you a president? You are the wicked human being on earth. If you're calling yourself you are a president and you're asking others journalists, okay, where are you coming from? I'm coming out from South Sudan. It does not even need question from me if I become a president of South Sudan. Where did you get it from? A president will ask you where you're coming from. You are the one who tell me do this and do this. Operation of South Sudan is coming from elsewhere. It's not coming from Self Kir. Self Kir is a remote control. It's a TB remote control. It's not a human that you call him president. It's a remote control. Because it came out from his question, where are you coming from? You are the one who tell me do this and do that. Where did you get on earth? The president has been operating as a remote control. Where did you get it on earth? President is just operating as a remote control. Let me click it, let me play it, let me watch it. It came from Self Kir's own mouth. Okay, where are you coming from? Are you the one who tell me do this and do that? It means that East Africa need a real person like Dr. Machar. Dr. Machar is just kind of like people, they just put his hand. They just put their own hand on him because they know that Machar will even ask you with your own question. What do you mean? A human being asking you, what do you mean? A third fakir is asking you, where are you coming from? A human like Self Fakir is asking you, where are you coming from? You are the one who tell me do this, and instead of him to ask you, what do you mean for what you're asking me for? Self Fakir is a dangerous human within South Sudan. It's not a leader, he's a dangerous human. It's a man that can solve all the South Sudan out to whoever tell him that do it this way and do it that way. This is the dangerous that already show from leadership of Salva Kiir. Salva Kiir is too dangerous. He's a man that listen to who can tell him that, okay, do it this way. You don't do it that way. He's a coward. It's not even a president. It's a coward. It's not a leader. And all the idiot coward already are rallying under his name, are rallying under his own leadership because they all coward. They cannot even question anybody. That's the way you see even on Clubhouse. Coward they always say that, okay, if you guys are already like to come and come and take it from us, we're going to give it to different person that will give us a power more. When the coward are already behave as a coward under the leadership of Salva Kiir, let us put it under the question mark. All of them, they are coward. Those even who are talking in Clubhouse, okay, if you guys going to take it from us, okay, we have somebody that will come and help us out. Those are the coward. A leadership of Salva Kiir, those who are smoggering, they depend. Go from even Lulgar. Lulgar say that, okay, whenever we allow them, okay, they will come even take the kitchen. When will you will understand the coward? Those who cannot even do nothing to the rest of South Sudanese. Lulgar came up by himself, say that, okay, if we allow them, they will take everything. So and major yano minan into oka dear Miyalke is Africa Summit, Ka Ethiopia. Guru Guru Kon media may take a time of China. Media you want a China. China or Mutili equivalent. Ka technology no any door be a leak out. China or do you ja China, you dear Miyalke a media. Media go Goaga ko nungo kon ne trigger ne kwa prije wurma chanke wulun. K starting point the meda ne to ge meda ne me gorge je no ba kon model ka wulanka ne nasar. Wulunya ne ya la ra lebre na jo ne ji nasar ya ga den e je na ne mu mai e je na ne lel mu ne. Majin wer ka dif ka history. Che nyo na ka chiri ya nyo na ka chiri na ka tuge to ne je no and we get my Yuruba Woody. Then we'll win to tea and the matter. A Canadian lark operation and no can a bigger GN, a bigger water or my yellow and answer than a woolong. What do you think a Jew long and answer? They coin her Ramanan take like a they leave Ramanan in a low, couldn't know Ram take like a nunca dam. La Lienge and Nikan Wurmete with a la belle Larante Yanto. We must get little Majur must get little no take a neck at it, Gorga Jano can about be humiliated. A Jaladaka look on a jail. Sometimes post from a year Jacongan or la Muran Kay la Kay. Till a young la trade, would ma be Kay, Temala Kay, Member Lilian Majura can got a colony. Matagani no Gajela would no abuse a can corner Jani Baconaba abuse. And the contact Ganwar you can not take on. Check a no. Minagara take a Urbayala Torgile, Charlie Urmayala Majuriamos. Minagara take a la pie enjoy and on Torgile. Tachulga Majur. I do enjoy that common life. Na me wunichi ma bana na biasin ma bana nga chino gat ma mo gadan ma chero de ja ka o chero de kalefu ka o kono ya ko biya loy dana tes ke je gwen ne ko ne de lerka dira mi yal ke pyo chero ma te no wi mon kama mane dab je ma te tin ke na bon gwen ne pyo chero ken Unicon Gay and a future you call the door. Chona Guya Tang Tang, one of Guya Gay Tang Tang, Gay Miss. Mer la wu yi di ala la wu ngwana tin to Jimmy tin. Chona Guy can Gay me yeno, a corner million a kid. Some the door bana enjoy condium. Mill Mala Kui enjoy on Quan Mala Daga Kayamo, Daga Kayaku Chuma. East Africa Najin Malabigan were more educated human. East Africa quick question. Malabigan were Malawo Malabi educated. East Africa good take under question mark. Ko East Africa and Kone Yawa Tanka Dermi Yorka Kortum. They are not even question. Child question again. We give this to this person. Cha me ya kam to ya me ya kama yo ya me ya kama ji. Naka me wa kle me wa ore sabe wurme jale kir. Ka konton meni. Diri yang know is Africa is useless. Mala gu yina bang laba human ba la ku ngani ku ga documented. Na me ye ya wona la wo na me lat ka konton meni. Me wona ka konton meni. Kir demand more than ayu ke dear mi gal ke thwa can't dialogue. Kir demand more because being Kir is a useless. Is a coward. And Ramaku more book demand. Ma me la chale gon mis yo, me la chale chamje. Mala jine binang min di de jine rama yeno rama tedi. Ma chamje jo me work dear me yala construction de. Chia walar ne Kir point the year walar no jen and military betes dear me yalke 60%. The rest of dear me yalke opposition big at 40%. Mana is a weak person. Rama more weak. Rama does not even sincere to Minani Lade. Ko there is no reason, Mala or Mala peace agreement, more genuine peace, you cannot even demand more. Because go regional anything. Bawa marching together, Bawa let's work in. Take this, I will take this. But let us make sure that no any nani yinang can me nang they will even big what to work in. But because Kir by himself, with Africa Union, Kir is looting the South Sudan with Africa Union. Kir is looting the South Sudan with Africa Union. Take it or leave it. Because Africa Union leadership, if they are not a looter, they have even questioned Kir. With a scenario, a peaceful, genuine peace of Khartoum agreement of 2018. You violate this, and you violate that, and you violate that. They have to question Salva Kiir. When did you get that from Africa Union, that questioning Salva Kiir? Salva Kiir give each an individual domination. Is that a Swa? Is that a Jonglei state is belong to Regai? Regai have a right to be the ruler of Jonglei state. Because Regai is from Aji. That's why the Jonglei state is messing up right now. Look when they give it to Swa. And they deny Jonglei never mess up. Because Jonglei was under the rule of Swa. Dinai was even given a right not to messing up the Jonglei, and then including Majuk. When Kir gave it to your guy, what happened right now? If you know where the criminal is the people that rally under Salva Kiir. Jonglei is messing up under what right now? Under who? Under the guy that has been brought by Salva Kiir. And you cannot even give all the opposition a right. All of the opposition, they are not even violating the right of humanity. Starting from Dinoy, from Majub, but when the human that try to violate the right of humanity, a criminal like Salva Kiir, bring a guy like a criminal like him. What happened in Jonglei right now? Jonglei is messing up. What happened in Malkal? When Salva Kiir himself took Abu Dhak out from IO and then put James Council, put it on that. What happened? Malkal was messed up under the name of Salva Kiir leadership, which is the criminal is bringing the criminal like him. Salva Kiir is a criminal. Take it or leave it. Salva Kiir is a criminal. Take it or leave it. I will give it to you. Salva Kiir is a criminal. And if you following the Salva Kiir, if you are the supporter of Salva Kiir, you are a criminal. Look under Abu Dhak or Abu Dhak. Under IO, when the Malakal under IO, the man is just walking peacefully. Try to calm down each an individual. I'm not the one that is going to hurt you. I'm the one that needs you live peacefully. The man even win and have a connection with my Jew. They work together. They need to calm down the people because they are their own people. They lead them. They give them the direction of peace. But when the mess came up from Salva Kiir, who is the criminal, brought come to kill. And then Salva Kiir came again and brought Dr. Yagai to kill. How do we going to understand the criminal who is in South Sudan and we will even put our hand into our own head and then preaching the criminal? When, how, and how long is it going to take for us to point the finger into the criminal? Malkal was a peaceful. During the governor of Malkal, not even the first governor. The first governor was a criminal too. That's why the IO take him out. The last governor of IO was in Malakal is a peaceful human being that can make the peace, that can calm down vulnerable people, that can beg them, stay, and I'm part of your protection. I will protect you to the maximum. That's why when even when the criminal of Salva Kiir take him and take the estate, now the man is quiet, never even say anything, never even have a comment, because the man is a peaceful human. Did you see him when the criminal take him out? The man never even have a violation. Take it even from Ajub and then from Dinoy. Those human, they are the human who sincere that they lead the human. They don't lead the animal. Look under your guy. Even the animal that he tried to support, they are the people who try to murder him. You support the animal and they even need you to be the loser. That's why the man even hand up into Nairobi. They poison him in Duke. In Duke, this is something new. They poison him in Duke. Because even the man is even protecting the people that live in Duke. And then the people that live in Duke, because they are idiot, hatred that they're carrying over, you will never even win under Nuer. Make sure that, and will be my last word, any criminal within South Sudan will never even win under the Nuer son. Nuer are not a criminal. Nuer are not a criminal. They are the peace lover. They are the leader. They are the direction. They even question themselves. Don't do it. Don't do it. Even the people that poison Regai, Duke people, they never even tell him that why you want to kill him. Why you want to kill him? Why you want to poison him? And then I see Bull Buron Walla Yabara Ben Abajo Konji Ayu Lariji. Wouldn't Yalke with Regaiko? Redeo Konjoka Jimmy Yilian, but with you Lienge. We will not know picture and I would take you with your day work again. We are the peaceful owner of South Sudan. We will lead that country in peace, genuinely and proudly. A real Iowa, they never even pray to lose anybody. We will show you the reality. Our status, the leadership of Dr. Machar is a leadership that loves each an individual. We follow the righteous person. We follow the real leader. We follow the king of the king. We don't follow the useless like self-fakir. We follow human being that knows how the human behave, how you can even bring down, you can even make the human being to come down when the human being is prostrated. We all do those. We all know the word is stress. A human can stress, but we have a right to bring that human down to the level that human can survive. That's our leadership. That's how we believe our leadership. We can go to your house, like you already saw, we yet went to where your guy is at. We need that man to be alive and watch our leadership. It's not a leadership that you can even survive, that you can even pay him and tell him that, okay, let me just be your life support. Our life support is a human being life support. We have a right to make each individual that is stressed alive. That have high blood pressure, to make that high blood pressure to come down. We don't add it up. Then to call la di bol and all Lienge di na put. So ma'am, unbe palawano, gwal baba na re kon, baba jono kon no minan in taka Ethiopia, kon a thin kon God mori, especially with that chai be baban king jen take us up we are good. And no matter who can last get your me yalka online generalist. Take us up we are good. To be honest. Again, a quiet geomodology pan, methodology, will be a camera con. I learn me. Jany occur. I'm ready to go back, camera. Con a tantin a deal, show Jagwe and car. Machala punk a jewel of Guanamo, a wobe temper jessit. Golan con worry. Till the mother will be con Jaco, be con let down. And when you take on a lark again, no go on a locker, a brand about a year and a 5 bucket. Liam a jacket, a chupa 5 bucket. At the conca wunijo. And to try a locker wuni. Come win to con ye be compared to a woman worth upon a woman. Margaret can learn here, Lloyd do, Lloyd do, Jella, cook for all Caramore. Jen Chagura woman don't know better support. Yan Mujigi wouldn't a con to con and cool a year and Tamaqua wouldn't a conquer support a corner back on lady. Take it from me. Chia Magura, I did along. To corner yard have con cheered on. rai lo ka wo ya na go ma la wo ma la ra je no ko na ya ko bi dominate ke wuni liam na ke ne ko no we bi 13 minute pai bucket rai golan kama chala ni nanin baba lin ka wurma jal ke bol ana o jene ko na gor ke bol wuni bol ko na ngai ni je ke nyam me lo te ke lam ya ko ngai ni je ke nyam yani ne rai da mi nani ne lo che kula sab ka gwe je be kam na rar ti le wurma lo ma roj ma belebde bi gente ko ne no te ka frustration la wo ngari ti ko ne to gari aji te ka re chang go ne ja aji ba wuni gan mar be nyanje kamar yal galwana ni kuro wala re no te ne to tin ne to ko re ka ngwi je la wo ma wurma la wo ma non gan ma ti ko ne gang te je ma ti ko ne bi to go na ne ra ya na tin ma bi kwa jo o jini bi ngon jigi je go na te tin fu je la wo go ma la wo ti le wuni fu didi ka jete ka wunta la wo cha gwi ne ra ya na balat te la wo non ne long ke je non ne long ke je wuri na ne wurma la wo bi wiye ke roi ni ke de ya na ka bi thong ne dir mi yal ke tip ka community no ra menan che de be we won ya wur nan chu ja gwi je la wo ma la ji je la wo ne roi ni ke ko na la de mi je no we ko e ba liyo aram ke le ne diok ti ko ne la ka je no we cha bu ga ngar ko e ja ba liyo mo wi o la ro je na ne de to de ko te ku de ma je no jin ma ye nga join strategy wuni en ko na ne do le na tin wallahi ma yi ka je not even 1000 it's more than that ti ko ne la o ko na ja ko be ra yin go nan en ti ko ne te ku de ne ko la wa ya na ke le pelan but bi ne ko ne gwe ke je no ne ko ne te ku de cha bi accepted no pelan ke ne ko ne te ku de bi ke chup tin ngai ni je no andor na ne ra ke tin ador ma dorian elandian ken wuni they know it ma chien ne la wo cha ba ja ko be roi chu ja di we serve today chu ja di mene ni wur ya no gan ma ni no be roi cha ka ya ka me ni serve today chi bia ko ne la wo le bra ne du de la wo be roi en wun ti kon cha ka ya la ka me ne serve ni ki na gan ma ni ma ya roi roi ke de ya nai bad bi ngai no gan ma ni ko re otherwise palle roi chare me roi ran ke dir mi yal ke line de me la wo me open media tile dir mi yal ke security me gujeme wunti kon te ke nei da gwe ke ni je ken me ku ti yang le ni yin ji a ji chiang le kana tin wuni ko de kon an thor gang je ne tin an marial ga lwa je ne tin an wu tong li je ne tin ma shi wen kalam kana tin kan yale wuni ko what do you think min bi gwe mo lose ko ja ni ko ma an ni mo lose ke ye wo kare no ngajo mo wa ko ye mo wa ye wo ka pin kan wunti kon ye ta me kap ke ma jurpin a je ni bi alin ko yen lien ko cha ko ye ka pin ko ni gore bi alin a yen so ni nanin ko ko pri ke je la wo ko ye ni ni ke je mo yi ga gwe ye wunta dia lo te ko ni ye chu ken ya kwan garguar live ni jin palin rodu pin palin rodu pin ya wunti kon ba we nuor minan ba choba ken ka yene ri kon ya guru no bian nuor bia ko ya ka chu ne ta ko ba choba ken bi wutin na bia ne bia janen ka wonkun pala kayina ne ni wuri jenga la o chala na rodien wa support na wun ma yala ma kalum wa wun wora bi ga heno ni na ne ka oneness mane ni jang ta wa no wun ni wora ba wun wora ta ko ba ka confront ke nan ti kon ga ka woni e mu ya ga du no anjan ya na linga ndir ma yal ka history no wora pu ci a jaling ani nan ya no mo gar mo chale gar ngaten ma tiro du kara me da ne ya no ka media ka 2013 ja ni ta ma ngora ra ye pu me large no ndir mi yal ka ayu kono ban ka duai na ka tum ma gore ka ba nyo play nyin kun te ya pelsin chu ya gwe jem pel yar ma cha bi cha ro dun nyo pel nyo ma ya pel ke 2013 me ne governor of dir mi yal ka jong le medan nguni te la de medan te la de nguni ma gore je no kono ba ko lu ni ala ba ka nyo ye nyin kun de ko ne ya peltin te yene bia nuori bia ka dominate ke 2013 te nyan ka ye ka bara nyane ngore nyogoro de nyan gan wore minane la won te mete makabje ba ben ka live video ma waja wo porlong ke dong ba chu ba yo ba ka no yente ko ne la lar ke ne te ko ne te ro che gar yal gar ngaten te lar ke je no ai wo ke na ba te ri na ba jo ba ka kam ba ka jo lo kavni ala ken ka ni ne di yento tama where are they che rodun ka rodun ayo ma la wo tere no wo cha che mani ya kana tile game tere ke jinuvin ayo das no tile game any for anybody ke jinuf do no 2013 again we are by ngai na loidu and ayo pom ga yedi ayo pom ga yewe ananada mo chal ko je biba ko wo je ne take a mention che barar che ro nyu se no nte ya na ke human it's not a biba bang ayo makina barar ne tamani de ko na ke 2013 tele me den la ne jode chane de me ro jode mo ngi ngwa re te ka du chane de me ro ye no te ke no re ya na ke 2013 jigi jang ro ke 1991 kon ga no re mo te ke 2013 ma ya ko e jenu en 2013 ke 1991 make ke lot ke dir mi yal ke dir mi yal ke 1984 nakana dor nuora ka jikan waka yi pai ngi je no na dir mi yal ke 2013 ya ko ja ka bi port ko bi we get worse and we will not ya ko ayo biba a biba for life kon jike a biba for life ayo biba a biba for life chuye du rigit kama de wula game ka ajidi matil ko maya pom matil le maya ko pom ko ya chi ma ne ko kwa le game ka ajidi game da o dikon ne jinna garo adu ma jiro du ti ma ye ko yi nga jo kon ma kwa le game ka ajidi matil ma chal ka ayo ko le game ka ajidi kon gor ko jeno aji ba ko chigo to ledi ba ko chigo to le la o jela kon pai da do ara la o til ma ta ko jore aji nan ba ko chigo to beti ma yal ke aseli nan ba ko e wo ma kai je ke jinu ba ko e wo chieroi ba kon ga nuore te ko ne na ko ke 2013 ke na ke chiema ni go 2013 en dir mi yal ke SPL nan ba ko e wo ma ya ko e bi wo palle 21 years te ko ne te yana game ke jinuvin re da go ma tot karo ade mi mo mistaken kan le tanko kon wunti roi ko ti yawa tin en wonti kon yoga ga jinuba ba nori na ke entama mata tinen kinye jen alairiam mi la chale alairiam ala gur ma la anybody will fraud man na na dan ke jinu de na ati kon yo ke wur ma yale kiren tame ka ji awe ka wona no ma ke nyin jinu jo ke nyin jinu an ke nyin ka de tarasen ke nyin jinu chike nyin jani non ka ke won jinu vin ka border rikien barodian protect and they poinde matege jinu vin de te casualty tagwe ga jeno border is no serve kanita lawo de te phone code basdian de gor jaw ka de gor niam and de jinu could they are the protection a border Kenya a border Uganda a border ka Congo de ngacheno mateke and de mutual and de jinu mangati kon te ji buzzer but they are not serve then they show can know we are not we don't feel okay they can lower and they didn't and we can anchor self destination but man they you know me bala they care bane tonye ko wum kon bane tonye fin and they you know me la me bala jangan wale bane tonye kon dia do ni kal ke you know bane tonye fin but then min de lu ne yen ga no recon a bi wure lawo wuni ne de kon moku believe ne jeno gar mo ka gar gulen kon ngai ni jenu angar gulen na ye failure mane ne ma kal ko le failure ane de kon e wunte na gat kien ya ga balu de ko mo jinu mo wi wo ke ma burto le failure mo wi wo ke wuru mo chal ke pul jam e failure en wunti kon na gat kien ya ga balu ko ri ga ne mo ngi wure lawo mo la ne ni je pizi ne na zo pizi ne ita lawo la ngi je me ne te dien en ne ti kon e wunte ti balu so jim wiro do kor wuru mi nan ti balu wouldn't they value we or do correct? A malia benajima labigan wouldn't le value and value malangi genu nangin point to me and yan and quarter nine and take a genu me and yan kaji. Many genu and got the matter and quarter genu under a long. Would a gym labi would la would put more or do value. Value yourself. Would a wooden anymore, nay, cheer water, La loga genu de dollar monaco. The wood nay, cheer not in queen and again, gen la loga genu de dollar monaco. Real man, the real man. Real man, ya, chip the ya with the leather monaco. The real man and chip the with the ya leather, my Jeremy like beg to a my Jeremy be what to a A real man a Ramadan, a Ramagul, yen, a Ramagul, Chagaya Chagre, we mourn. Real man a Ramadan, Chagaya Chagnige. And chip the may a good over Gorama Jeremy beg to a radiant, but Taraba Parakan. Real man a Ramadan. Molane ni ye human being malao la ngite we mono na chig de la kwe value ne ko cha bidol chig de la juje na me cha guru no ba idol e chig du no la juje cha guru ba idol a real man mo take control ka leadership real man is a human with control ka leadership. Any human being may take control, can leadership, a real man is not that I might take control, can leadership. magwe human being on horse leadership ne chenu good lar ma la wo ma cha de long ka be wur wi mon biro ru ko na tin keni lar na ni bi mo la la ai du keni ne je leadership ne yano lar ni cha de long ka be wur ngai ni je no te ka ne da la wo cha ka na mu kon dore ka chi en je no de no de na kon dore op ko o je ne be leadership be nang niam leadership la ri minane la wo shi mo dundu ka wo bi mo dundu bi ku bi we mo gori e pinde la gori dundu wi mo gori je ri ma shi mo dundu ka survival ka wo bi survive and then bi en dundu minane mo dung lo ai du bi ku la we enjoy wi mo gori je la fi dong men di ka bi ka la re ko chi de me te terku no chi la leader chi de me bene la ringuri ni je bi li ka terku la li bi je ka ma tie long leadership ma right now tine en nang riyo ma che na ko ba la ka ande ra o sares leadership ni nan leadership boom leadership is not a simple case we are all la tine la bi leader e be ro ine jini yi la ka e ba la leader ma no ma chal je la jo it's not your dream Chia dream do la me ben ni jen ji e pora ga jen chang ke lo it's not your dream dream run ko ne jen ya bi quest la la se ro da ka dangerous zone ma la wo mo be du ne be la be du ne min go be ku de live ke je leadership here me kam ne diploma ni rare kan wuri la wo joro yi chinga da more here leadership ne nan Chia leadership ni nan la bi wit na ka live tu ko ma je leadership ma je na ka ngen Ethiopia di ma metina tin ma jingra na la wo che dir mi yal ka plan bi nga ya kamraro jingi je gura la ne chongo ma ye dir mi yal certificate of plan bi nga ya kamraro gura la ka ba dir mi yal third bir ko you cannot give certificate ye kamrar ka ki job de ye gur Come certificate ra ka be apply right away. Naka Ethiopia naka ndi me metatin rama yitte ka plumbing bi nga yeno jene ko ne la wa pis da do ka dime. Kwa pe yire idie na rama yeno mo la wo cha apply ka job de. Leadership chi me nan come in certificate ra and then go rama do bi la ju ka ti ka mo yi kamra mo document mo diri luong na rodo. Take it from me, talk my colleague. Tell a gorne I could dear me yalke leather craft. May yako woko bako apply curd leather craft. Ko ngam be assistant. Manager karameda ne kukola ngi mo boy. God yale ya apply engine assistant manager. Ngaya kagandia. But may ye take over. May ye take over time yakade me jaku baka let down. Wo ye take over and no take over ba ma ye nang na piu dia mi yal ke piu mon. Chu ni na tin kong yu we ma kwa dien generate ala wo la bara ma jana tin ba. Tako dia mi yal dia bunyu ma la chala gidachu. Jinna wo bi struggle kamina ni norar. Ke engine certificate nan to na ke engine ma ye no ra ka te ke dungde ma kwar requirement na kwar latin to ne wana jin ju ja bi to ba ko kam ne diram yal to ma te ke ni ma te ke position ma gor ke ji grade 18 to ne wana leadership do ko any position ma ya we kwa post la kwa ke la learn me ne ko ni gor ke tin Leadership is not chia me nan ban nang ne je la wo go gen leadership tamadong a leadership to we na karodu na ka wo birodu long a leadership no na karode leadership na ka by your own self ano la ne ni je la wo ma cha yu ye mora la wo che jo jin bi wo la show man ji la you ni ji ga da you ya ba na bot bot the leadership dem be control nga e jin more till man yo nga ka ji na more me te gwa me decide wotin ka yi la wur e je no cha bi woni na ka da ji bot mana leadership be a technical responsibility la ni jin ka nyam be ga nga till mo bi na political right ne ka ya na cham leadership la on kin ji ni ya cham na lar ka je diri nuer dir ni jen na ka roada ka won ma ya ke ma lar ka je nuer bi nuer leadership da kon kin je ya ko cham na chắc ko te kan no na ne we cha na ya ka cham chene me na ka ko ne wuri je ga 2013 ene ko ne te ka terrible condition kana cham ken ko ne ji te ra ma la o mo gwi je la o kwele yumle ne ji ena mo ko ke ji chep de la ri ran ye cham leadership gol leadership ne place of human being me la ngi je ne human being so mo guri je no bi te ka leadership and leadership e gor bai ko ran te ne la ro ale re ma cher te ra me ko re ma cher ko okay gure ko je nga gure ku je ko ba ko ka leadership re ma cher nga ma yi ku ti ba an ma ti ne ji ka ro adu ate ga re ma cher ma de na ko a bi a leaderi ka gure ku re ma cher ku ya ko cha je di de la chode yana ma ye je ta ka simple thing ta la ka human being ma la o chi ngani ye ga ngai yana ma ye je ne garang ra me ku garang ku je ja ko bi je kur nga chal je di leadership ma ya no ne je human being ma ya no no ri ma ye la ra ne me be ron cha no no ri en je leadership no ti le leadership mo wa ko re gwande ka jo ka ra ma nan te ka leadership na bi ko en pot kan chulan ta ma je non ja ne la u chero la dir mi yal ko ri ma cher ata ma we go ren ji nu na dir le ni poi dir ye le jira ma nan we ba ko te ko kwai la ko la man pa la daw man pa la ke ko ga ji la daw nyawo ke ko ga ji la da jiu mi la laf ke ne ke nget mi cha le nget da jiu jin go ri je no ba ma ne jin ka ro adu kin ya ngai en we la bi ma de ro du long de na la reka ko leadership bara ma ji ro ya la ka be na la reka bi wurma la wo cha man ke na gwan he ne en ko na tan yam te ne de jione ane de jione ri ma charan ta mi cha dien bar ko ri ma charan ta me ba ngun le kon ne ti right ti yan ki ne je right me ne wurma cha ke a je da ma cha ke a kwan chul me dan la gwe ne wo cha gwi ne wurmu ya la garwe do le la ji mo je la gwe ne ko ngani yera ma de pol le choka ka garwe la o de woni jen gore ma cher ko garwe che jala diet mo dien jen mo bi ad bai ne na ene la gwe ke ne ndir ma jol ke general chief of staff ne la gwe no okay e leader gar ma cher me la ra ma yi del ba de woni kan fin bad me ye ba ri ne ta me ko ngani jira me pi je jini ni ka ye ne lue jira me ku we pi ye chia luyện thắm mà anh con ở đây là pen chuyện này chia là nào loang cái này là ô mấy pen quan chia ngay giờ nuôi bảo hoàng anh con ở đây là pen chuyện này thì là leadership mới thấy gì cả thế nuôi mà ngay ngọ mà với để quan chỗ để thế tin này more so leadership is not something mà bà chỉ giả cô cái cái mà bị là alert cái gì air protection cô bị giả cái chia more that's the leadership leadership bi jal ke le mo day and night che ga je bi jal ke le ke mo te ga mo gui la o de lo du gong bi ro nyo na lo itin chi bi a quitter chi bi ara mena la ku queen ne so leadership a ma da o a foundation mo te ka ji ya build within you ko de yisha and o ne ti ba jal ke le ke the real leadership in ja muy ke leadership ko jen la gur no jen ma la nyin kala la de ke la jen gar kun ma yang na go me de chi ma de ke te a real leadership no ko jen la go ni jen ko dan go ma wana ma ye chuptin ke ma te ma yan me ne ma ye je jin pa ne jin karwa du chai pa na ke te ramadan ko pa lu chi mori dir ka upgrade leadership ma go re jikarwa du chi ma go ramadan chi ma go anything ma ba go ri ji tini jike na ramenani leadership na ramenani la wo te gara ma go ye dere lo ma tile dor en consideration de kan leader jena la mu ino ora ka progress no te gara ma diri ji la wo go ro na ka overtime na ka wo te gara ma dong ma che lo ngo no be lo go re dir mi yal ke job dir mi yal ke 2 to 4 hour ka wo bara ma dong be ku le lo and I struggle le ma che go re ji che inyo tin leadership chi mo go anything take a jijin one le ba ku le gwe ni jiti ne che more atama tara mala wo ni yen kar dun me char dun me kala ru me yi chol be yat bai be jo jine ne me jente nan jelle jen ke ji ano leadership nan ye nen ke ji leadership da ne be buni rar na ka wo ma na raska ba na be jo ta ri ma chor ma la wo she jene a ye no ne chek de man chik de no ngre ya ne te ko ni jel ke de jo ya leadership ya ne so kon mo wana wo ko leadership good alar ke ji not even me ke ji good alar leadership ya accusation ya good leadership na den to ang wo barare man ten ate ga ne luege to ga ngu eni na leadership and leadership dan de la manten ma yana ku wone ko ne tara ko ta ma tara ko re chur manten ter ka kur ka tok do lan ko nori enu ya kon bi dominate mala ne ram ke la o bene ya ra manten ya ra ma yelo nga useless che balio ne nuor ga nuor ko ko kur ko la tere ken ma jina ga nuor balio ne ke jo ante wo ko ta ma te ga ma ku ga ja ko ku mu lai e wo cha wi di ne cha bi dominate leadership na ko point no finger into individual leadership yene ko la woro al ko ko no rol ma ya ku kam ji mo la bi goro lo mo la no goro lo yene jen goro lo mi ji bo ko rol me ye tung ne ideal kon ki nye ji ni me ni ne ko no goro la wona kon go na take interest ma la ga goro ga ne yo again in behind any media ya o tino la ko request no $10 what $5 che ko nen ya wutin ci wona kon go na terol tesin so leadership ma gora run ma gora accusation ma goro bina biga accuse ma go ci wutin ma yi wutin yo en ko ne ta me ya ko nen me ya Michael me ya goron ta me wani ko nu wani ko ken run ke ko ne ilazlet kon ya ko wan go ya wutin a je jalar yenen go ya wutin ka leadership ma ya ko no ne je take it from me leadership ya role e good kwele how many people are with under wurma yalga Michael is that mean ani la woman tingi da no mean tingi da Michael will succeed ka dia ma yalga leadership de a je ni ko run e mi da so leadership is not something ma la good or whatever makara succeed ka leadership dun mana ne yero hu jabandan compare tana ke value madong tana ke different value leadership dun makara succeed in a yala arabia no arabia ga daw cha chu mini o te ne de ne na court an kin jin ku na court ku la no de nan jina la bi leader ka bi ngi na court e ku na court ko jina yilo ke na ya na ma ye je ngiti na ni yilet try to apply thing to kon yilet ku na court ko yilo ke na court ko tingudi e wuri mi ya da man kana gon me ya ko ko ra Michael and tama nem kore nan te tin malap ko de ke tore de ko jo teni na tin ba na jen karwa de ko gur la jene e kon gwene yara madam nanga kon gan mani wi kom nanga kon support ni ke wi kom lar ke je no ba ko e gore kon ma che de che will never even be a failure advise da ko je no ba jo ni je gure ngwa me kala la wo chien jen ngwa gu de te ga ngwa ma di ma bi nyo ne je na never even o jina ba ji te ga ma dong ma bi ja ko bi mess up leadership ma kon ne ya ko ya polo goro ni ji ko advise ni ji kon ba ta ko u bo ma te ka ma go abo ma gu yi la wo ara ma ye no de win or de roi ma la bi leader we will live and accept that chu ja gwe je no kon ne de kon ne kon ga no ri kon ne la wo kon la bo ne cha la wo ta ko na ko wu re jang aran chi ko diu kon wu ni me ni nye ko e mai nan mo we bara mo we gwa de we waran ko chi run ke yi ga to ba ko e ja ka advisor would you say no be not you know ba ko e ja ka advisor will be not you know como wa ko ja ka dien mo we ko jo ne me chin je ni bia la ni je bo ngure ba ko e respect ni na ne balar would you say no leadership e ma la wo manang na na niam e ma cher ma gor ke jamo gor ke je no che to la je ne la wo bela leader che ngwa de mi na te tin ye je che ne guru no ne kir be wi kom chi kon dia la wo ko re e trust in an kam ke je the more mo ko aran dun mo ko trust til ma la ja ye no bi ar dun wo ko re era mo ko bi leje my last word in malarji jin mo ko gol ma dong mo ku jo support tike trust gol na ya da fin me de sini jima la bi wunwara ma la wo ma wunwara jin gol ma dong mo jo support gol ya da fin jin de trust ba mo de ba jin de trust in ba la bi human being ba mane ne ko ngor ga jima wi support na gol ma dong yen dia la la ngai ni jeno me we cha nya na lo ke da me we la de do la ngai jeno na la de mo cha ni jiti ye ni ko nen ko I trust na gol ma dong what do you think can life do what do you think la bi ra ma ya cha till you can even forgive a young time you lo ne ga mo but you cannot even forgive ko ne yi cha wi no na ni ne de ko ne forgiveness me tele ke ji forgiveness I want me like quality cho le forgiveness tele ke ji ko te ra ma la o bi lo ni chi ma ni e bi no na gol ma dong mana lo ke de na lo ke de yang yu we wur mi jal ke bul bro na ku interview on ta ka tok jani am we je de ne wo da kon ko je ta de ri jo kon ko je lo no di mama ye no la nyu de no la bi loser la nyu de jino ka ro adu no la bi loser so ka kon ga nuora especially when la bi ga nuora la bi nya nuora ne me chu ja di uje let us deal with it a deal la kon ka je na me yana ko deal ke jala ke je me dan kon dial chana jala fin dong ta me yana be je yoro be krede la wuri janga dor me chal ke jinu fin ta me ngai ni je no wuri janga me mo regime kier a jala fin dong ta me ke jinu ma chana jala joj ma na jang bane joj no matter what pour sa ngore yana bi nyo kam je pour sa ngore yana bi nyo kam je a jate me chal ke ma le nyo a kel mo advisor ma la o be do pin karam ngut kor ma la pour sa mo gorne o chana jang chana bi nyo kam je a jate me yal e ma le nyo mo wana wo te me chal ke ma tanya na dangerous case ni Kathorbieli, ka ambitioni, ke anything can negative on a good and overthang. And a young two jate a malma banano come janyo. 2026 is a dean done. My janata mala jen wicom. Ma janata much alka mal, would my yala kira jen wicom, but not you okay, South Sudan betemal. And by jen wicom. Mal till the two jata mal banano lat. Minan and larke more dung to my yin minan. And an anka edung jani in. Chuja jina edung jinuvin. Ko jangu and an wake a jack and walk on a banagatir kuru put ban to my yin and by Yusuken. Wouldn't you all get what dang and use ye? My yo, you could call Larry Calab out Terradian. Till Larry got Johnny Calab out Terradian. Call what take a dear Yalka, a dormichalka highwa. And one and Jelkelka Malung, te dormichalka highwa. Take a demo highwa. My yo, and Tamayini is a Magor and a general and young Merla, Mobega Jello, can a baka Jewish. Baradian Jaco ban to my yin and ban Nungakan. Barad be women your idea, Rialaka. To my yin and a dangerous, a man and Minda cool and I, Minkuna hold on. Go and Chelari, a cabana hold on, a to my yin piece malarke. Minana Macum the Tircon. Tamayin Minan Chuja Bannet. We do not even need initiative to my yin con God nor a malaga nor China go anymore. Till a young man at peace, a young major. Chilling within a year. Con to my yin and edum jany. Minan Tamayin Minan. Queer corn whole hosty. Minan you want in your young. Quanang nika, nanka jenica, nanka jenica. We do not even need it. We yet Netanya more with him. Moina yakaran. Moina guadaka wunora. Magura boating, Mogore Jano Bana large peacefully. Bana large peacefully in the tent. And would my yalka, we yet Netanya more with him. And to my yin minan, go again or banner wish. Market come in and go again or banner wish. Till a piece of banner your tank, would you la go in her time? Would you la queer by in her time? Co over a lakaje. Peace agreement of 2018. Money jela o bagab bane reconnaissance, teja mush. Ke right. Allow can the bar governor chimney back a coin door Mayaka Kir. Mana peace of 2018 is something Malawo Tim's limitation. Kokir their question. And what ya come dear Miyalke any opposition and winning weaker one. Otherwise, an 80 go to know they have to buy time kakon. Con till a peace agreement about your no. Either maybe an anxiety in your no anymore. I'm done with 2018 peace agreement. Take it from me. Till the modem lot by Lenly. Ka against Ganwarma la Maluna violation and like a Wurjanga. Do no but done any peace. Naka engine 2018 peace agreement. Kir Makana question thin at the corner by time. Lienge naka medan wala rama kwelwet. Koko jan biya ngayano buying time at the corner larke. Ka take a limit, take a time a bigger limit in. Ka kone the corner go in a genuine peace. Ma kwelwet me ya wala medan. La again when CPA can implement in pull. Cause the using thing. Tell our channel Jinub channel Kamrar allow you to succeed, chala independent. Cause they still using it. Yours a can't yento. And when CPA made an can implement in pull. Yani they try to corner back on engage. Back to think tell our much corner and okay. We even get the independent. Chakane let us learn in pull and CPA. So one man has a battery and me cook on mine ga jengu yan mo yeje kon lane la wo widan je dit widan je yikoi widan je dit be det kon ga no mo ya da fa la bi yang la wo post ko ho ske ngi dungure la wo price ngai ni je no ne me till a peace agreement me don mo gorne we don't need it. Coming here in a corner, no, we don't need it. Kwane angan in beer when you're mean la o maybe now with your banner when you're let. It may a key may question. Kate on a fine ke 2018. Cha yo ya come dear me yalka governor chimnike, mini and pinike, chan dear me yalka to a yaga come je. Canada fine a cha kiria question and know what import you to be worker a pair. Take on a sign 2018 peace agreement. Mana than a year no till a peace me don't go anymore. We don't need that. Lana is strategy madam. Kadoran yalga jinu pentama. Mugui ya de kwa wurjanga. Ko janga the janaka loy again liwono bare josh. Dora chalga jinu penta. Kone de kone chanda las go kone lamne politician. Uni gorne door ka door. Teram bi kon muy door ka pri. Gorne door ka door. Na nyaran mala wiyo kwen ka hok ye kam je pri. Uri yi kam nyaade ka pri. La ngi ngode no nyaade. Ba wote ka te mo ba je ba nyaade yang wa kwen na nyaade ba te mo ba je. Til mala mo pri wi mon. Mo ba larjina ngo. Pri de wo che nga ye nguru mo ye kam nyaade no nyaade bi o long mi. But chang bi on hay no ba wote the man and young work what the man na ga nyaade ba. Gari do ne me da na kare kama. Ke peaceful way. And never queen ngo. Mo la bi wuri na ne queen ngo. Era mo yeno la chori ne jino ka ro la chori mo la bi wuri ngi ngo. Wuri mo ngo ne ji mo kama yi nyaade ka ngat. La we wo charba and you need to make anybody happy. Rama ja yi bi la happy bi ja ko bi make happy. Wuri jonga cha ke 2026 chara jore. Kachang bana nang ne ti ko ne nu ga shur dor yal ga jinu mo wan ka wo nga kaf. Mo ne ke na wurma na wo chi ga binyo to ke. Mo ne ga ta go. Mo ne ke ga mang ha ne je. Unin nuora ma loy dia na kelen tame ne ti ko na ka wo ta limat. Mo la bi garam pel di ko guru ne wo bi ne turbi la mina ne jana ba wona ne che mo di ko guru je no an che mari jin an guru je no ba ka wona e wei ma dongo no che wei ma lu ni je no bi ka wona di jon turbi la me guru ba gire ba ngai bi la jin bi la ne ngi du la jin mu wi ko den ji torbien bi tuk de bi o loy ke run kon te dana me bi la ne kon cha ba ramadan biya kare pe liku ke nyin ku te ya lar ji ramadan nen tor biya ko ni ngare ke ni ngere nori ken mani ro du tin no ne geri ne biya ngai ka o biya ngai che o bi ne che mori kon wori ba charne ma wi tur biya ma wi ya wa ne la o tin ga nori tin e che chong gur lo de ne yano e no ngar me yano te ga me ya las ni de me ya las wi de mala bi wunwara mo wi ne ko ni yega kon mo wi ya wona ne la wote kan wora mo gere turbil mo te man ma ya immune ka ye chuong a chen chung ne jen bang ba ngai ni je no cha kam ne je che no ko ne la wo du da na ba na do no ra lieng ne ta ina ni te na ro dien ne tuk duel mala te ro mo te ka thar pe li dia mấy cái này như cái chuông của gia quý này chứ nói cái bài bản nào cái chuông quý nữa cái nó bị cái nào mấy cái này nó cái chuông em là ô ra mình đuôi mà chứ là ô che mà che nhỏ đuôi này một ngi je way ma dong ma ye credit je ngar ma ye no bo eno ne chade no shi mare na me be no ke ba lo na rodin so ko kon ngai na gar ma la u mut ne jo dier ma yal ke jo tor biel ngai ni je no ngar ma ye no gwe ne ta de chana kam ne je te ma dong me use mi lane duor lane ne mi nane duor ne kon ma ja kalan ke dir mi yal ke pike lane ne ye duor mo ne ni te jo ma yo mo yine ne la o te jo ma ke ger je dir mi yal ke dir mi yal ke ta yo de mi nan ni ja immune ka ma jo de mo chara jo de yen ga no ra chara jo de te ke pel ma dong me ya la let mo balim ni je na ngwa third pel ke good cher ke good kote la ramade ma la o man turbil na ndere le ni ro ka la o be chong ala o cheng o ren turbil le de ba ka biya be je na ngo la biya je te la ma ya la le ti le interview mo gore ti le dir mi yal ka biya no ka dir mi yal ka live video biya je wote pin ka ro kon duna la yen ne pe de ba ye gore no ba nen ka ngu ni ji to till a human being ma kabna na turbil chong ma gere ma te ma wide ma bia we che jene till a gwa de le na rore ma ye charo bia ja accept in okay the important ma yang ne je and then bia ja we ken jen turbil na ne la o ke dong je no ye and then bia mo ger ma dong ma ngad je ne je but ke ye yo ja la re dor ke ye cho ja la re dor cho ja bia to cho ja bia go ba bia be nyo na ba e do je na ba go ya ma ko e ram ye no ja ram gore we de na go political in teran ka kalan ka teran ga dir mi gale mu ya ka wan kur but ram ngere na turbil mu ci aje long mana ngai je turbil mo ma te mu je ni yen tindere kan pinya la o de ban je ba de ba je pa di but mu we o je ni re de te ka ma dong te cha ma dong me la te gore ta de na go an je no ne me ba na le tin ne me la ka kon ju e gu je easy jo me ne ga te kon po ka ba ke post ba te ka la dien ma te ni dien ba la re ke otherwise ba ka dien ba pa chile wur ma ka ba te re talimat ma gu yi la o mo wur ma de che ma ne wona ano nang je mo ngai ni na go anu nang no okay ene me ke dong gang na ku for ba no ba ju ke jina ngulu no bia nyi ni che mo ri mo ene mo bia kan kele na ka wadu eno gan wor ba ma che no ba ka ba wa kon ba gura rai ka kon nori eno ba na sete lango rama ka ko te rama ye no che ene mi dan ma ka ba ye te che ene mi dan rama ko force into kon na ba kon we engage la jen so ene na me let us deal with it definitely ko bana win with it but bana lar ke is my ke smart way not ben tile mo kwa kon bini ji ke je du no jo ni ji no na an ki je ta yang yang ka man ta rama ke dong de da bi no de no no be tor ke je pui ma de tor ke je ko ngai je no na je na ma la o chi ku ti la ma te ngi de maximum de gur mai ma go ma da o de jo ji na mai me ke dong bi do de gur mai ma go pui ko ngai je no mo wa jien ga je ma wa tok de ma wa wo lo ne de ko ni ka ba ka bom ba na na ti mo wa tok de ma wa wo lo ni al bi nga je no yen ga no re ne me ya la ma real ga lo mo ro ru ke beru mo bur en beru bur nan ba ko ya la ka public ba ke dong me ni gar je nga ba de ro mo ke ber mo bur mo ro ru ke cham du mo dong mo gui so kan gwa ko ne la o ba pe tin te yanto ko nori ne me lane je ba no te ka gadan ma pwas ne je ba ko bi ko no pes ba kon lane bum ne me ramu gwi je chi dundan ke wuri janga e dundan ke wuri janga bingang ma bi ka bi ga matin e jena ma yale government tela ma yale government God kon dial moy ne kakani jang ta men gel wen chi rai ne jo de ye moy ka kakani kala ye to cho le ndi en dud ban ye moy kakani ye to cho le ndi chia ka me liang la wo ngo de nya en ta ma yi be do na bu chuk ngo de ba be nyon nang ka di che cho de nyon no ta be no nge ne ndi so chu ja ban e tam dan ban e wel ba any gan ngora ma chol ko ne ndi imbur ban e consider ndi chu ja ban e le obre de ko ne tan ge ndi imbur whatever kwana obre de no ndi imbur me wo ke de ko ne ndi kwane la ke o je ne ndi no matter what cha ku tu men cho ne chwa le ndi imbur already jene ha mi na ka ro de chwa le wa ha mi jene ha mi na ka ro de I don't think a tem gur negotiation along tem gur ba we je jene chaf cha ku tu cho le ha mi na me ya la cha la de mi yal ke nem de chwa le je wa ha mi so no kon chu ja tem mi kon confuse kur wur mi yal ke kire me chu ja gur confusion no kon let us be patient let us operate ke we na ba na operate ke je let us do anything possible nhìn cái con nó bao nhiêu thì yên thôi biết cốt bể cái này nhé can go to con đi bao nhiêu cái bị thế cái thế balloon cái con bán operate peacefully bán này ngay bây nu thế nó cái này thế là sao decide can bây là chẳng giá cái phải làm mà để chẳng bao bà con nó đổ rồi đổ thế cái so many way to know cái này nhé si to ne ko la ga no ko na ba ko ke dir mi yal ke ru de ba ko ke dir mi yal ke dur wal ene ko ti le mo jelo ke ne ko jigira ne dir mi yal ke general nen dir mi yal ke tor mi jene tin ti le dur wal ke ti de ru ke be ne ko be ga be jo je te ke dur wal ke ne ru en ti ko ne ke ne ko ne te ka wrong mobilization road ke ne dur go but they do not even need force about civilian ni ba kana ka ba ngul tato they do not even need it e manyo jeno e peliar der mi yal ka operation nan lar keken de morna mi yiga pel la nga je mere nan jindiri na ko je te ke road me no nga bana na ke je ha ka ba dul wala be nu ena mo la nyu de jeno ra ma yeno ye pel road construction ni la gor no barana ba pe ano le de ke day and night road construction le de ke day and night ken ba la lar ke dire mi yal ke pick road ken yan mi ye je real road ne do ba wa de mo nyoke je no ba ja ko ba re nie wo nyo ba ma chal ke pick dire mi yal ke pick road na ni bina jal ke je ka mo ba la reken and then ba real road be kula we mo kwa construct ba pick road ba wo nyo da ken hel ni nan real dire mi yal ke real so any nan epic dire mi yal ke pick abusation ra mo cha abuse ke wen cha abuse je ne bene ko be ka wa abuse kien ta na lar ke wur mi yal ke ma kan kol cha abuse wur jenga abala na mission jenga je ne be chi ma ni be ka wa abuse so mi je ken te yento mi you work out the reality all this ku ka wo ka wi du nti kon tela road mo kwa ji ko kwa po sa te tira dul wal ma kwa ji ko apo de ko na ba ye no dul wal la na nge ni ka la na nge ne ko ni la construction ni engineering ni ko na la wa la ga dul wal ka ende ni na nge ka wen ni come no one day dar ya la so Sudan te ka engineering ni ko mi ye je ne de la je le ka engineering ni ka dir mi yal ka doctori ke but when did it came in on South Sudan, jela ke engineering ni ke doctori ke. So anti kon dial tilar ke dir mi yal ke criminal care kan dial ke pigni. Ka we don't need them. Chana ke gur kon wori adil ke jana ke gur. my ad by in Banyone a bancon na media ni con tanatin let us deal with it. You're a yoping, Chabena Lanyal, Chabena Lawur, Chaben anybody, Mala, you target an larke, Wurmachalke Hajada. War Hajada. Tikor larke roar not anything the neck on. Karwar nan ba ma ye ba any to the other corner larke, Chang Larkana individual. La knew the gini individual and one Neda Yil Pelan, Jan and Chia come Pelan. So let us trust each an individual. One occur trust Kagarmang's corner no letter in a con. Can't he employ? We don't even pay him. Tell him a canny pay. But may we be way better recover or volunteer. Miss corner no tanaka, word which I love leather kawaii, machalga volunteering. Nay, the corner way again no banana and look. Michigarma, you're a volunteer, but what I trust. Chuane dos. Kachuane, which you know, take a major la. Maybe in an in we about another better thing. Using a trust and a tool maga con ganora. Because better care, yeah, be a Tamal, Janan King Jan, Karamaran have news and analysis, Kajan King Jan under my forefather King Jan. I know, be a good man.